Shanti, in terms of relationships, is there any such thing as a perfect relationship?
Yes. Everyone is looking for perfect relationship. Everyone is looking for a perfect marriage partner. There is no such thing as perfect partner. There is no such thing as perfect parents, perfect children, perfect neighbor, perfect employer, perfect employee. It is illusion. Only way we can make perfect partner is by looking at ourselves. So for any relationship, first primary requirement is unconditional love. Unconditional love means love what you do, deal with other people without expecting anything, which takes practice, but we can cultivate. Okay. When I wrote on Facebook, somebody says, well, it takes two parties to have unconditional thing. We are not concerned about other party because other party may not be as much awakened. We are working on ourselves. So we have to be unconditional because you expect other party to be perfect also like you and be unconditional, you will be lost again. So we can only work on ourselves. Okay. Other thing is just to improve relationship, we should look at their virtues instead of vices. You know, any quarrel, people blame someone. So try to look at their virtues, appreciate that. Expect nothing from them. That is unconditional love. Like accept them as they are. Like we expect more from wife, more from husband, more from children. Accept them as they are. We don't own our children. They come through us. And that is how we accept. We can provide everything but accept them as we are. We are put in the world to experience. So all the relationship in life is to work on ourselves and evolve spiritually. Also another principle, spiritual principle, everything is impermanent. So if you are working on that realize you are impermanent, your relationships are impermanent, everything is happening is short-lived. So since everything is impermanent, our mind is impermanent, speech is impermanent. If somebody says something because of they are excited or disturbed, forgive them, learn to forgive them because their speech is impermanent, they don't mean it. So these are some of the things we can work on. To find anything perfect in the world, it is illusion. We can only be perfect ourselves. By trying to make other person perfect, we are attaching the strings. And if you attach the string of attachment, they would disturb your peace. So you want to be independent, to be free at all the times, under all circumstances, and that is secret, that you become unconditional in all relationship. Any question or anything anyone wants to bring out?
What about a situation where, for example, you're working with people, but you're working on something?
Yes.
So then it seems to me that, well, yes, one should look on the positive side of what people are contributing, or but on the other hand, if we see that change should be taking place,
right.
It's not.
So this is another aspect. We have to be spontaneous. We don't become stupid or naive or gullible. That means if we have to do something firmly, our duty comes first. So for children, say suppose they are not behaving, so we have to treat them, we have to punish them if necessary. If employee doesn't show up on time, doesn't do behave, we have to take care of those things. Unconditional thing comes when all these things are taken care of. So primary dharma, our duty, we always have to do. because if you use unconditional thing indiscriminately, people will take it as your weakness. So this is understood. So unconditional thing as deeper level. In external behavior, we remain normal. My basic saying is be like coconut on the surface and not like a peach. So you have softness inside. So do all this. But unconditionals, in your mind, you expect nothing. Though you apply all your authorities that you need to. Otherwise you will be in trouble. So that is a good question. I understood. Anything before?
So if you're in a work relationship and you've done all the things you need to do to help someone else, and you're not directly, but you're working indirectly for them, and then when a few little things go wrong, they want to whip you and talk down to you. Is there a point in time where you then say, I'm not appreciated, I walk away from this, I don't need this?
Right.
Because...
So this main thing, main issue, main principle is we become strong. We become strong, we become master of our life, so people don't push us around. That means all the spiritual principles are building inner strength. Loving unconditionally is out of strength, not out of weakness. So we become so strong that it will create the atmosphere that the people won't bother you. See the thing? So don't look at helping others and doing this. All we are doing is for ourselves. Unconditional relationship frees us to find harmony and peace and not controlled by others. If you keep conditioned, then you will be tied. That is the principle. This is a big topic, but can be explained. Okay, thanks.